Guys, Brandon here. So I quit my job 5 years ago to write online. I've written thousands of blog posts, emails, and tweets. But do you want to know the biggest challenges for new writers? It's that school taught us to write the wrong way. So here are 3 easy writing tips you can use in your copywriting to sell more and reverse what school taught us. Number 1, write like a 5th grader. The average person reads at a 5th grade level, and yet in school we're taught to make our writing as academic and fancy as possible and get to the highest grade level. So if you start writing the way school taught you, you'll lose people. Why? Because if you confuse, you lose. Remember, 5th grade level. So you don't want to sound fancy or smart with copy. You want to sound clear and relatable and conversational. Simple copy is money-making copy. Are you not sure what your grade level is with your writing? Go check out this tool. It's called Hemingway app. It's so awesome. It's free. All you got to do is just copy and paste your writing into it, and it'll tell you the grade level of your writing, which is awesome. So in most cases, to dumb down your writing so it's a 5th grade level, you'll need shorter words, shorter sentences, shorter paragraphs, and simple words. Simple is always better. I actually plugged this writing into Hemingway, and it said I got a grade 2 level. So that's a win. My grade 12 English teacher wouldn't like that, but you know what? This kind of stuff sells more. Number 2, follow frameworks. So new copywriters are clueless. I was clueless when I first started out. I had someone would be like, okay, write a piece of copy on this thing. I have no idea where to start. And, new copywriters, not only they don't know how to sell yet, they often just don't know where to start. And that's where writer's block comes in. But don't worry, it's completely normal to feel that way. That's how it was for me. But if you want to cure writer's block when you're doing copy, start using frameworks. So here are my 3 favorites. AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action. So you start by capturing attention with the headline, you build interest, then you dive into desire and follow up with action, which is a call to action. 4 P's, promise, picture, proof, and push. PAS, problem, agitate, solution. So this one's actually my favorite one overall, because if you notice, these ones have 4. This one only has 3 steps. You just have to introduce a problem, agitate that problem, and then offer a solution. It's very simple. You literally could start every piece of copy by, okay, what's the problem this audience is dealing with? This problem. Okay, how can we agitate that? How can we dive into the feelings and the emotions behind that? Start going into imagery, start going into storytelling, paint a picture with that. For instance, right here, I'm actually doing, in a sense, problem, agitate, solution here, at least by introducing a problem. School taught us in the wrong way. There's a challenge for writers. When you're a new writer, there's a challenge. And what's that challenge? You were taught the wrong way to write. So the problem with that is you're not going to sell as much. So then here's the solution. Now with copy, you want to actually dive more into the agitate part, where we're going into the emotions and all that stuff. But yeah, super simple framework. If you find yourself scratching your head, wondering where to start when you have a blank page, just simply use one of these frameworks as an outline to guide your writing. So literally write problem and then leave a blank space. Agitate, leave a blank space. Solution, leave a blank space. Use this as an outline and then fill in the gaps. It just makes writing way easier. 3rd tip, do you want to know the biggest problem with school writing? We were taught to write in the 3rd person like robots. Instead, you need to speak in the 2nd person, like I'm doing with you right now. What's the 2nd person? It's when you're writing to one person. How do you know if you're writing to one person? When you're using the words you and your. Notice how I'm doing this with you right now. How does it feel? Pretty personal and conversational, right? That's how you want your copy to be. You want people to feel like they're talking directly to you. So when you also write in the second person, it also helps you keep your focus on the reader rather than random ideas out there in whatever the universe. You keep your focus on the reader and their problems and their pain points and their desires and the things they really want. And it keeps you focused on what's in it for them. So with them, what's in it for me? It's one of the key principles of good copy. And when you write by focusing on the reader, you're going to keep them engaged all the way to your call to action, like I'm going to offer you right now, which is if you enjoyed this, follow me for more at Story Copy, subscribe, and you'll be getting more tips just like this.